Yeah, join in real quick though, actually, so I can do that. Come on, you can do it. Yes, I'm live right now. You actually get to see what I look like, Gabe. Yes. What's up, sexist? Give me a second, man. I did a little bit of turn it around. It's a little dark in here. Oh, yeah. I'll be taking this off in a second, everyone. I'm talking to some old friends I haven't talked to in a while. Because one of my crazy friends here are going to join in so I can make him a mod so he doesn't get kicked. Yo, Timmy, I'm about to call your phone though. I'm gonna be on mute. I wanna talk to you about something. Won't be long, so pick up. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Yo, are you girls in this party gonna join? Also, for the ones in the party here, actually, did you guys hear about Frank Lucas dying like a couple weeks ago? The the drug lord, the movie they made about him, the American Gangster movie. Yeah, he's a real drug lord. Yeah, real life drug lord. He died recently. But yo, if you two join in, send something so I'll know so you don't get kicked. I'll catch up with you guys there if you guys join in. Okay, Might have some friends joining in, you guys. Don't know. Don't want them to get kicked. God, these people are fucking stupid. Hello? Hello? And I thought I was a crazy one, man, already, but holy shit. Yeah. So how crazy do people have to be in this damn planet? Like, holy shit. Did you just call me? Was that you that just called me white? So which one of you is Curtis then? I'm assuming one of you. Cleveland sucks. I don't care for Cleveland, to be honest. Depends where you live. Hey, what's going on, Cybertron? Damn, Texas. Yeah. I want to know who that is behind that name. I don't know if it's Curtis or the other person. It's one of them. Hey, Jen, what's going on? It's one of the. It's, I believe in it. I believe that's Curtis because he comes up with the fucked up names like that. Because he's just weird. Which one is this right here, though, Rubber? Is this you? Is it Curtis or is this Gabe? Which one? Well, I need to know. So if I'm gonna give you a wrench, I'm gonna add you to the Smurf family. What about now? Better? So today's video, for tonight, whatever, because I wasn't gonna go live after I got it. I was gonna wait till later on to do a video. So when I was out there talking with the coppers and shit, here goes something funny, you guys. The person that's not afraid of anything and has nothing to lose decided to drive past my house and started recording and sent me the video. But yeah, the crazy man literally thinks it's a fucking joke. He literally thinks everything's a joke. So I'm going to bring that video with me on the 24th. But listen to this, though. On my last video, I got there's a person that commented on there. I want everybody to go take a look at the last video and look at the message right there. Now, compared to them, listen to this one now. Here goes where it's funny, though, too. Compared to them, I am calling them. I am hanging up the phone on them. I am calling in fake orders. And I'm harassing Tommy constantly. Compared to these idiots, I'm doing all the bad things, and Tommy is scared for his life. I don't care for the city. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of the. This just delete it. Don't time them out. You know what's kind of really funny though, to be honest, is they think that I'm triggered about it, but it's like, no, they got my number. They're a bunch of pussies. They think they're proud of something because they can get somebody's phone number. I don't care, Cybertron. It's whatever. They got my number somehow and all this other, fun shit. See, behind the name right there is Tommy. And Tommy knows he's not allowed to be in contact with me technically. But Tommy's just a retarded ass idiot. I don't receive text messages now from numbers that are not saved. Yeah. So, yeah. No, see, see this thing right here? One in the middle, right here? I don't receive text messages from unknown numbers. So, sure. You don't realize that the more shit you do is gonna hurt him in the long run. The more shit you do is gonna hurt him in the long run. That's all that matters. You're a dumbass. You and all him are a big ass dumbass. Then why the fuck are you here? Go somewhere else. I'm gonna tell you what I like about other people said. You hate me so much, but you come to my video to run your fucking mouth. If you hate me so much, why do you put yourself in a predicament for that? Well, then why the fuck are you showing up then, dude? Oh no, I wanted him to talk actually right there for a second, Michigan. I was actually letting him talk. Well, he'll come back in 5 minutes. I know. I know that's a fake account. I'm just saying. I wanted him to talk and just let him run his mouth for a few. So I wanted to say my part. Like I said, we was going to get rid of him regardless. We're going to ban him regardless. He was going to get banned. So when he comes back and speaks again, you guys get to ban him. Whoever wants to get to that first, ban him, get him back out of there after his 500 after his 5 minutes. But I'm going to tell you the same. I want to tell you this right here now. When you come back, I want to know something, and I want you to explain this one. You just said you hate me and you don't like me and all this other shit. I'm a piece of shit, but you come into my stream constantly. I want to know an explanation why. If you hate me so bad, why the fuck do you show up? No, makes no sense. Yeah, all of their lives are empty. They claim that they have this job and this money and this family to take care of. But then they come after me. Then they want to fuck with other people's business too, though, like I was saying earlier. It's like, really? Who did I fuck with, really? Who got in trouble for not doing his job? And you want to know something that's funny? I was actually talking to somebody earlier today and shit, and we was discussing about stuff. About that fucking retard up there of what this all started over. And you know what he actually told me? He was like, if I was the boss, you know what he told me? His exact words was, he would have fired dude. He wouldn't have suspended him for 2 weeks without pay. He would have fired the piece of shit. But that's what he said. He would have fired the guy. And I agree with it too. You sitting around on the goddamn clock not doing your fucking job for 45 minutes, I would have fired your ass too. It's not your fucking concern what somebody's doing off the property. But it's okay though, I guess, compared to them. And that's why they want to fuck with somebody. They're fucking mad because their little boyfriend got in trouble. Not much right now, Storm. Is like I said, I'm keeping everything saved. I'm gonna pull something up for you guys. Let's give it a second for it to fucking play. Police again. Here they are. And that was sent to me earlier. So the I'm a big guy and I have nothing to lose. Does that? Ugh. You sub to yourself. Well, that's interesting. Oh, the fake one. uh, them fake accounts are great, man. They're so fucking stupid. Yeah. Oh no, no, no. I said when he comes back and sends a message, get rid of his ass. No, no. I told you to get rid of him. Now get rid of that one. What I told you, no. What I was saying though, Tammy, is you ain't fucking up nobody, dude. Shut up. You ain't gonna fuck up anyone. Yeah, let him stay in, you guys, for a second. I just got a message about something. So let him stay in for a few, okay? We're trying to do something real quick. Let him talk for a second because somebody's trying to do something. So yeah, like I said, we're just chatting. I probably left and ran away. We'll get rid of the person here in a few when I get the text message back. Wait. Okay. Well, thanks, guy. Yeah, we was up almost at 30 people just a few minutes ago. Like, holy crap. You know the thing that I think is kind of funny though, and I'll be honest, and you guys might get a laugh out of this one. You know, yeah, I was on the game with some people I play. I was talking with some people I haven't talked to in a while. Some old friends. That's all. I know the one dude for a very, very long time, and he was a dick on a game that we used to play together. Something I spent fucking months building, and he destroyed it in a matter of him and his little buddy destroyed it in a matter of a couple seconds. And it took me forever to build the fucking shit. Them asshats. And they know who I'm talking about. What are you talking about, redneck? Yeah. Are you bringing some of your people to come over? Oh shit. Thanks, Storm. You too, man. You too. Who's your friend, redneck? Oh, you're sending cowboy here? Aw. Ride a cowboy. That's a good song, actually. That's actually a really good song. Hey, who wants ice cream? Who wants ice cream? I have to taste ice cream. Motherfucker. Yo, what's going on there? What do we want to call you now? Damn. TAN. Fuck it. There you go. We're going to call you TAN. What's going on, man? Yeah, that's what I have. I picked some up. They're a little bigger bottles than the normal Pepsis. They're 2.5 instead of a 2. I was actually thinking about getting in the 3 liter, but they didn't have anything I would want to drink. But hey, I will be right back. So for all you old people, who remembers the ice cream that used to be like this? Didn't think they still sold this shit. Yeah. Didn't think they still sold them like this. Like fucking old as hell. The only thing it doesn't come with though is the little wooden spoon. Yeah, I did not think they actually still sold these things. Uh, I don't know. I'm older than fucking hell, I feel. Yeah, they don't come with the wooden spoon, so you got to use your own spoon. You're an old person when it hurts to walk up a flight of stairs. Are you 22, Coco? Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. That's why I was asked. I was like, damn, I would never expect you being that young. Hey, what's going on, Wee? So yeah, I heard earlier that Philly's doing better. Has he put a video out yet? Haven't got around to it. Hey, ice cream is good. Well, I'm eating ice cream. Mm. King? Hard to say. What's wrong with the dude? He's fucking psychotic. One thing I can say for sure, he he's already violated the protection order dozens of times. He was at my wife's job, which he can't be there. He can't be within 500 feet of my wife or communicate with my wife. He was outside my house earlier today, twice. He's a fucking psycho. Is literally all he is. He thinks he's immune to prosecution. He thinks he's going to get away with it. But you know what? Yeah. He didn't have the balls to show up when the cops was here, like actually pull into the driveway when they was here, because he knew what would happen. He would get arrested. But compared to him, this is his brain here. This is Tommy's brain thinking right now. I guarantee you this is what he's thinking. I'd have pulled in there, I'd have got out the car, I'd have shook the cops' hands, we'd have hugged it out, probably made love to each other, and they wouldn't have done shit, and they would have arrested your dumb ass. And that's what he's thinking. But you know what? What he doesn't realize, he would have got arrested. But he's just a crazy person. So when it goes to court on the 24th, yeah, take care, man. Be safe. Don't get into no trouble. But on the 24th, he's going to sink himself because he has two choices. He doesn't say a word at all in that courtroom, or he sinks himself. So that's the only way that it's going to be, basically. What do you want? No, I don't have to unblock you. And what the fuck do you want? Why are you calling me? Well, good for you. You're on speakerphone. Anybody can hear what you have to say. You can run your mouth all you want, but your number's going to get blocked too in about 3 seconds. Well, your fake number's going to get blocked. And then let me guess, you're going to go run off and make another fake number to harass me some more? Yeah. So you're admitting your criminal activity. Okay, good to know. Mm-hmm. I could just go to sleep. Ah, can waste your time. Thanks, Helen. Yeah, it's hard to hear too. I know. Yeah. Oh, little princess got mad because I wasn't talking. Little princess got mad. Gotta block that number now. I thought I did that earlier, but I guess I didn't. Little princess's butt hurt. So have we all heard though, you guys? We all heard I heard what he was saying and shit. He admitted flat out he's gonna make more fake numbers to contact me, and he supports what Tommy's doing. So he's a fucking cracker. He's a special cracker. He belongs in the special box. Yeah, shit. So, what's everybody's night going like so far, anyways? Why you say that, Rat? What's going on? Why would it be stressful? uh oh, that sucks. Damn. Sorry. Who's your new trill though, Tammy? Damn. Tammy, remember we talked about earlier about the two names? Yeah, I'm starting to think what we talked about earlier on the phone. I'm starting to think that one theory, and you know what theory I'm talking about. Oh, damn, down to 22. Aw, not many people here today. Damn, I've been up for 40 minutes already. Holy shit. Damn. So there is one thing I want to state though, and this goes for the crazies, and I want anybody to answer me this right here. So compared to them, they're reporting me to the judge tomorrow and on next week and all this other stuff and all this other fun things that they want to do because me owing money or whatever. So here goes the thing. If it was such a problem that I own money, wouldn't I have been arrested when I went to the FBI? When I read through to remake the report about the bullshit ass stuff the prosecutor's office is doing and all the other crazy shit? I think it would be. Now, here goes another one, too. Wouldn't I have been arrested going to the prosecutor's office numerous times? Makes me wonder why I haven't been arrested yet. So, why would I get arrested on the 24th? I'm just really confused. So, can anybody enlighten me on this one? Because I want to know. Because, like I'm scratching my head here. Because, like, holy shit, man. I must have superpowers. That I'm not getting arrested for all these other reasons. I know, right? Like, I went to the feds about bullshit. I went to the prosecutor's office dozens of times, it seems like, and I still haven't got arrested. No, they say I owe money on court cases and stuff, whatever. Oh, if I do, I do. Who gives a fuck? I think the worst thing that can happen about owing money on a court case, I think it goes on your credit score type thing. I think that's what it does. I don't see it. It's not criminal. I don't believe it's criminal. Honestly, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I haven't been arrested though. So no warrants. I'm all clean. No warrants. All warrants that any warrants that I did have were taken care of. I took care of all the warrants. I had a few a while back that I didn't even realize I even fucking had from fucking other counties and cities from fucking hours away from me. One was like a 4 hour drive and the other one was like a 2 hour drive. And those all got taken care of and shit. The one I just had to pay like $180, something like that one to take care of it. That was taken care of. That's it. Something simple and easy. And the other one, they just got rid of it because it was like fucking 10 years old or something like that. What do you mean about explain what happened about what exactly, King? What's up, Cuyahoga? I'll probably be up for a little while longer. Just give everybody a heads up. I got to go to court on the 24th for the protection order. Uh, Crazy person doesn't know how to doesn't understand the word stop contacting me or go somewhere else and fuck with other people somewhere. Get a life. But, that's just me. Nah. What he really needs is this is what really needs to happen. Just take a walk somewhere and get hit by a fucking train. Go play chicken with the train, okay? That's what he should do. And let the train win. And hopefully I'm around recording at the same exact time. I would laugh my ass off because I would just literally go, ha ha. Like, I wouldn't give a flying fuck. No, I'm not going to say that one. I'm not going to bring those words into the play. But in general, I mean, honestly, Me? See, there's no law in the United States of America that says you have to help somebody if they're hurt. There's no law in America. You could stand there and look at them. There's no law that says you could get in trouble for that happening. You can't get in trouble. And honestly, if that man was hit by a fucking car and laying in the road screaming for help, I'd be like, where's my phone? Let me just record. And I would sit there and just record and just watch. You can't get in trouble for it. There's no crime in it. Not a crime in the world. And I wouldn't hesitate one bit. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, you really think I'm going to help you? Fuck no. I would just sit there. I'm a cold-hearted piece of shit. I would just sit there and just be like, Every couple of seconds, I'll probably say the same thing. I'll be thinking the same thing. Karma's a bitch, man. Karma's a bitch. And it's the truth. Karma's a motherfucking bitch. She gets you when you're least expecting it. Trust me, she can get you good. Do you have a question, Queen, or are you scratching your head? What the hell? Which one is that one? Hey, I'm not all good with the emoji stuff, okay? I know a couple things, but that's about it. I don't know everything. I wasn't sure if you was like scratching your head or trying to like raise your hand for a question. Yep. Hello? What? Who the hell's this? So somebody's outside now? Okay. Go ahead and talk. And where is this person that's outside then? Where are you at? Yeah. You're calling from a Texas number though, so because we know you're not outside. Even if you was outside, you do know you're gonna hurt Tommy anyways, more than it's worth. You say you like him and you support him. Do you want him to go to prison even longer? Do you want him to go to prison even longer? You admitted it on video. You support him and you're glad he's doing what he's doing. So therefore, you're in cahoots with him. Do you know you're not even allowed to contact me? Because you're contacting me on his behalf still. You just admitted it basically. He doesn't okay. He doesn't have to tell you when you figure that word, you fucking retard. Go fuck yourself. Let's see. Okay, immature and a retard. Let's see, which one is it again? It is. Okay. Respondent shall not cause or encourage any person to do any acts prohibited by this order. Ooh, so he caused you to want to do this. So therefore, what? Who's the retard? Think about that one for a second. Sure. You really think the courts are going to believe that one? You really think the courts are going to believe that one? Okay, sure you don't. So you don't care about the court. So how about we do this one since you're above the law? How about I just contact them and tell them that one of his little boyfriends are outside my house, then that you're claiming that you are one of his little boyfriends, and see what happens then. But you're not outside though, so I'm not going to waste their time.
Come on out and find out, bro.
I know you're watching my video, but guess what? Go fuck yourself. And if you're outside, here you go. Here goes one for you too. So they're claiming that they're outside. Phone sucks. It's a piece of shit. It's okay phone. It's a Motorola E5 Cruise. Well then, Mr. A. Hey, guess what? Look, same belt. Look at that. And I got socks on. The magical person that's not here. Hey, since you're watching the thing, how about you do this right here? Beep your horn 5 times in a row. Since you're so caught outside. What's up, Blue? Give you 10 seconds to do it. Come on, I know you're watching. You got 10 seconds to do it. Let's hear it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See? Damn. The so-called person that's outside right now. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Groovy. I'm back. I gotta put something away. Do you work at Taco Bell, Coco? I was just asking. She's just a sexy. Now, before anybody freaks out, that was Excedrin. Don't want people thinking it's anything stupid or bad. It's got a little headache, that's all. No, I was just wondering. They need to bring back the fucking that volcano sauce shit. About time there, Mark. Oh, Mark, are you just joining or have you been here the whole time? To give you a little recap then, since you're just joining, got a protection order against crazy person. Got this on Monday, but he's already violated the protection order numerous times. Today, he was actually sitting outside the house, and then later on that day, He actually drove past my house while the cops was actually here, thinking everything's a joke. He literally thinks it's all a big ass joke. Yeah, he thinks it's a joke. He calls this order fake because he hasn't received his yet. That's why he keeps on calling it fake. And when he receives his, he's going to still call it fake. And when the cops show up, they're going to tell it to him. They're going to read everything to him. And you know what he's going to tell the cops? Fuck that moron. I don't have to listen. And then they're going to arrest him on the spot, hopefully, because he's going to admit to the cops he's not going to listen to the order. Because they actually have authority to arrest you when they serve this to you and tell you, do you understand? No, I got one against him. He's not allowed to have contact with me at all. I finally got one. Yeah, he should get served either Monday or Tuesday if everything goes as planned. I'm calling Monday morning. I'm going to find out what's going on and what's taking so goddamn long to get this situation taken care of. Because then we'll go from there. Because after he's served, he's going to screw himself over. Because he's not going to stop. He won't stop. He's going to be immature. He's going to break the contact order. And then when he goes to jail, that's nobody's fault but his. Pretty much. The day that I eat something healthy would be the day that I'm dead. How about that? Hmm, fair. For anybody that's outside, that's one of the little trolleys. But wouldn't the carrots grow if I fed them water after eating them? And then they make me big and chubby and I explode like a balloon? I don't even know. I'm tired right now, actually. Ugh, I'm an old man. That's what I'm doing. I'm being old. So I'm gonna fall asleep like this, you guys. Oh man, my neck would be fucked in so many levels. I'd probably bust my ass and all my luck. I'd probably fall right out of this chair. Uh, who's rude? I'm not rude. I'm a good boy. I don't do anything bad. I'm a good boy. What are you talking about? Let me know what's going on. Nope. Yeah. I know, right? Well, actually, no, Tammy, get it right. Actually, no, I don't. I harass people with crutches. Remember, get it right. I'm not a good person. I wasn't holding the door for him. I was screaming at him, and I was stalking him, and taking all his information and putting it out there for the world to see. See, I wasn't doing anything nice. Remember, I'm a bad boy. I harass little old ladies too. At the post office. Remember that? Remember? I don't do anything good. I'm a bad person. I'm the bad one, remember? Compared to them, I'm the bad one. Hey, and don't forget too, I beat up Tommy and all his little friends and boyfriends and girlfriends. Haggletooth slash plunger face, blah, 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 English today. I beat her up too. Yeah, I guess I beat her up too. Why do you think she has no teeth? I was so powerful, man. I went back in time and knocked her teeth out, and went back to the future, to the present time, whatever. That's why she had no teeth. Just long story. Long story, Queen. Long story. If somebody wants to explain it to you, they can. Yes, exactly, Andrew. Yes. You knew it. You knew it, man. Oh, people calling restricted now. Yeah, got a voice now. Yeah. Wonder who that's from.
Zero. Replay message. Press 4. Envelope. Fine. I was very sad, really very sad. You have to make you deleted.
Wow. Now they're claiming that they're the president, you guys. Way too much crack, man. Way too much crack. Lay off the crack, dude. Stop calling me. I don't think people realize that restricted members cannot get through. I don't think people can realize it. So let me show everybody, okay? Let me clarify something real quick. I want to show everybody a secret, okay? It's not a secret. It's just a statement, real quick. Look, see that box that's checked? Private numbers cannot call me. See, you cannot call me. It goes directly to voicemail. See. Yeah, you know it, man. Yeah, he's calling me because he watches me on YouTube. Hey, Trump, if you're watching me, here's what I think of you right here. Sit under and rotate, bitch. Oh, man. These motherfuckers, man.
Your YouTube talking all sorts of weird. Not good. Not very prudent. Just kind of waiting for somebody to come over and beat your ass. Like, good, not bad. I'm pretty sure, even not just Trump, but every president does hate you, including Obama, who's probably your hero, you fucking loser. End this message. Delete. Press 7. Save. Press 9. More options. Save. End.
Well, I have to save that one because of what he said in the message. So I have to save that one, though, you guys. Okay. What the hell did the person say, Tammy? Oh, yeah, get rid of his ass. Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking psycho. Oh, no, I just looked up and seen it. Oh, that's fucking dude. I just looked at the thing. I thought it was way up in the top or something. Making a kidney? Yeah, I'm making one. You know it, right, man? You know what I'm doing, Rubber. Just got to cut somebody open and take it out instead. Why not? Fuck it. Sure, I guess. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Hmm. You know what I have to say? So, I was thinking about something. You know how I mentioned I wanted to do a sleep stream, you guys? Remember how we was talking about that before? And shit? You guys could watch me. I guess you guys get to be little stalkers and watch me sleep. Little creepers. Oh, you know you want to watch me, Andrew. You know you do. You little creep. You would love to watch that. It makes you wonder something though. Go live, like I am. Do a sleep stream, like a full sleep stream, and leave the phone next to the computer. And just think of how many fucking phone calls would show up that day. I mean, we're talking probably a couple hundred. The hottest wings I've ever had, Billy. I cannot think of the name of them, but it was when I was in California, and they was 1.5 million Scoville units, and I only ate one. I will never touch those again. Because those things felt worse than the shit that I had the last week or whatever it was, or 2 weeks ago. And shit, that shit was, oh, fuck, man. Dude is fucking psychotic. I've actually had the Carolina Reaper pepper before, and it's not as hot as people think it is. I mean, it's over 2 million Scoville units, but it's not. I mean, for some reason, I don't know. I don't eat peppers often, and I don't care for them because they're nasty as hell. But the Carolina Reaper pepper is, like I said, it's not as hot as they claim to say it is. At least just to me. Habanero isn't hot. Habanero is like the lowest pepper you can have. No, Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper. It's the hottest one right now in the world for now until they make the next one. Because the guy that made the Carolina Reaper um, was talking about he's making another one. I guess that's I believe it's 3 or 5 times hotter than the Carolina Reaper or something like that. I'd have to look at the article again. I actually want to make my hot sauce again. I just gotta buy a couple things before I can make it and get the sauce all made up and all that other fun stuff, and then we'll be good to go. So I gotta remake it. That's all. I gotta order some more Carolina Reapers though. That's one thing I have to do. I'm gonna make up my sauce, and one of you guys, I'm gonna have you guys come over. I'm gonna have you guys taste it, and then if you guys burn your fucking tongue off, then it's not my fault. Me cook? No, I don't cook. I make just a mess of food. Why did you hide her? Fuck. Or hide the person. I mean, depending on what I'm cooking, I can make certain things. I don't cook really often. Depending, I've made some okay things here and there before. One thing that I made before that my wife says it was nasty. Just looking at it, she says it was nasty. But something I made that I actually I've made tacos before. Yeah. One thing that I actually want to make again, I haven't made it, and is it's fucking cheese quesadilla basically is what it would be. The basic thing of it, just the tortilla things like soft taco things and cheese. But every so often I would make it a little different. What I will get is I'll get the pepperoni pieces for like sandwiches. I'll take those and cut it up in little pieces and put it on there with the cheese. And I'll put
Hello? What this?
The Carolina Reaper? Yeah. That was just, I'm not listening. I don't want voicemail. So when they call and restricted, I'm just going to answer the phone and pretty much hang up. No more voicemails. So I'm not worrying about voicemails anymore tonight. But anywho, though, is what I usually do is I'll, cut up the little pepperoni pieces and shit, throw it on there, have the cheese on there, and then I'll take hot dog chili sauce. I'll put a little bit of that chili sauce onto the thing too, throw it on the stove, cook the one side, flip it over. And yeah, all that other fun stuff.
Is this David?
Who is this?
Hey, my name's George. What's up, brother?
Who is this?
I just told you my name's George, man. I've been kind of watching your videos, and then I saw a link and all this nonsense been going on with that dude, the fucking tattoo dude. I just want to talk to you about it. I don't really have a side neither way, but when I watch through your videos and shit, my question is like, I'm all about you should question government and shit, but how come like people at their jobs and shit be filming their license plates, or people just going? I don't really get that shit. But you don't even know who those people are, right? They might feel just like how you do about the situation, and then I don't understand that aspect of it, brother. I'm thinking maybe you explain.
So you're trying to compare that me recording places and license plates is the same for a person spending 9 months coming after me because of his little boyfriend got in trouble.
I didn't do that now, did I? I didn't defend him in a way. I just asked you.
Yeah,
as yourself when you're out there, you're recording and shit, right? Now, if he was down at like the courthouse, or hey, the police should be out doing this, and a fucking call takes this long, but look, they're here or there. I could get that, but I mean, man, like if I had my car, that's my car. Why would you put out people's shit like that? That's the part I don't get. You understand? You're taking just a common person who might believe the same exact things you do, and you're fucking with them, really. I don't understand that part. It doesn't make no sense, brother.
You couldn't say that it's fucking with them, but it's just here goes the thing.
But let me ask you a question. When earlier I seen you put a post, somebody was sitting like at your parking lot, or because you live in an apartment and shit, right? Like if dude rolling through, if it was that guy's friend, or I don't know if you got this order thing or whatever, is that dude just rolling, taking pictures? You'd be like, I know at my home, if I saw some guy just recording my license plate walking on my driveway and walking past my driveway on the sidewalk, I understand what the rights are. You go, dude, what the fuck is wrong? What are you doing, man? It just doesn't make any sense, dude. It seems like you created this shit for yourself because you're fucking with normal people, man. Same way I watched, like, I go, this dude seems like an alright guy. He seems to, like, against the government, but supports the police overall and shit. But then I watched your videos. It's like you fuck with the police just to try to provoke something, which don't make no fucking sense either, man. Those motherfuckers just got a job, brother. They're just doing their job.
You want to say they're just doing their job? Then explain this right here. Why don't you think of this one? And I've said this a few times. There's a cop in the state of Ohio. He was charged with 44 counts of child pornography. Okay? He got 36 months. You know what the minimum sentencing is of child pornography? It's like 5 years.
A famous fucking black guy just tried to pretend some white fucking people who love Trump whooped his ass. Dude, you know what happened?
Nothing,
bro.
I know.
That's not a cop thing. That's just how fucking our system works. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Why aren't you down at the courthouse every day to question that shit? Or why don't you take a fucking bus or whatever you do down in Columbus and question like people who are elected who influence that shit? Right? Because the cop's just doing his fucking job, right? I watched one, he was walking by the airport. You're going to argue with this, like the police are like, oh, that sign says there. Bro, I mean, you were fucking alive during 9/11. It's a fucking airport, bro. What point are you proving by going, I can stand right here and record? They don't know who you are or what you're doing. And so out of safety, out of just a general, they go, bro, do whatever you want. Go on the other side across the street. You just start like, there's a fucking sewer here. If there's a sewer here, I could be here. What the fuck you talking about? I got a sewer in my fucking backyard. You think you can come stand in my backyard? It just doesn't, shit like that don't make no sense. This is, I think, how you've gotten so many people to hate you, brother.
Dude. Okay, let's ask you this question. How many cameras was involved in 9/11? Can you explain that to me?
Motherfucker, I don't believe the narrative of 9/11. If we're going to talk there, but that ain't got nothing to do.
That's what they always bring up. They bring up...
Hold on, that don't got nothing to do with those airport fucking security. So what's unreasonable about a motherfucker who was at work, not making any great living, driving his fucking CLE airport truck, to go, hey, bro, you can't really be on this side of the curb. You just go, oh, hey, my bad, dude. Because what is your vendetta against that guy? What's your vendetta? What do you give a fuck if you could stand on that side? You just want to try to go, this is my right, this is mine. You forget, brother, your rights aren't supposed to infringe on others. You go, hey, I'm going to do what I want, or I have a...
Okay, how is my rights... Okay, let's explain this. You talk about infringing on his rights. How am I infringing on his rights?
Those people are trying to do their fucking job, dude. It's the same way I'm a pot smoker. It's the same way I'll defend to my death. I got a right to smoke that motherfucker that grows out of the ground if I want to. My neighbor's got a right to make sure they don't smell it or their kids or nobody sees or I shouldn't be in a public place or I should. It's a mutual respect. That's how we live life here in America. It's fucking with a mutual respect towards one another, but you seem to lack that respect.
Okay.
See, because
so you're trying to tell me I should...
Hold on a second, because I watch you disrespect the fuck out of cops, dude. And I'll tell you this as a man who's been to prison myself, but whose dad was a cop for 30 years. Which is that saw what it did to him, man. The guy was dead at 52. It fucking destroyed him. It did that job for shit money. And so I have a respect across the board, seeing it all from both sides. But dude, the disrespect you show to fucking police, dude, it's undisputable. There's nobody who can say you haven't been disrespectful or pushed it just to push it. But fuck, now you got this guy fucking with you. Man, you can't wait to call the motherfucking police, right? And I don't blame you. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm fucking too old for that shit. I got kids. I got a problem. I'm calling fucking police too. It's what I pay my taxes for. But you can't disrespect the fuck out of those people and then ask them for help at the same time, right? Who would do that? That's like being the world's worst neighbor and come over and ask you to borrow a fucking wrench, right? You go, fuck yourself, dude. We live with mutual respect for each other. We don't have to get along. You could like fucking Trump. You could like Hillary. That don't matter. We've lost that in life with politics. But we live with the mutual respect. You go, oh man, that's your thing? Not mine, but that's cool. Do what you do. But you take it to when you're filming people's fucking plates or wrong side, the shit you do to people for the sole purpose. Your only reasoning is to provoke them. I mean, what other reasoning could there be? Because you don't know that motherfucking man who's working at the car factory or at the blood plant, wherever the fuck you work. You don't know these people. They might go on and have their own YouTube. They might fucking agree with every word you say. But you just totally disrespected those fucking people, dude. That's their personal colors, their personal fucking shit. It's the same for a cop. Walking through a parking lot filming a cop's fucking license plate for what? So some fucking piece of shit who's had a bad altercation with them because maybe find their home? That's not right, is it?
And whatever people do with the information that's out there, people do.
You motherfucker, don't tell me they do what they do. You can't tell me you think that's okay, do you? Do you like that motherfucker's put out where your old lady works and shit? Do you like it?
Anybody knows where she fucking works.
Motherfucker, you know what everyone...
Okay, fuck off. I'm not listening to you. Go fuck yourself. How the fuck do I have a voice now? Fuck. I'm not listening to him anymore. Fuck him. You come in here running your fucking mouth. That's why. You want the answer? That's why. Same thing with fucking retard on the phone. He said it more than that, I think, honestly, Rubber. Hello?
Yeah, brother, if you felt like you hung up because you ain't had the chance to talk, please speak.
No, I don't have nothing else to say to you.
Don't tell me a fucking anecdote for a question. Just answer it. I'll answer anything you ask too. I'm just telling you don't know those people. So
I don't give a fuck about those people. How about that one? I don't give a fuck about their past. I don't care anything about them.
So you don't give a fuck at all about the cop or his family doing his job, who is a good guy.
Okay.
You call, he shows up to your house to help you.
Why should I care about this? Listen, why should I listen? I will hang up the phone again if you don't shut your fucking mouth, dude.
Don't talk to me, stupid. No one's telling you to shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me that way neither.
I'll talk to you the way I want to. You called me, bitch. I'll hang up the fucking phone. Fuck off. Don't fucking call me again, you pussy. Here goes the thing. He wants to call in here and talk shit, but here goes the bigger problem that he doesn't realize. You know, the Supreme Court already ruled, and everybody should know this already. The cop is not, it's not his priority to protect somebody. Dude's a fucking psycho. Just as bad as crazy is. Four calls in a row, basically. Oh my God, dude. Dude, stop calling. Stop calling me. Hey, listen. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. There, I said it. No more calling me. Yeah, pretty much, rat. Dude is fucking psychotic. He's about to be sent to voicemail here in a couple seconds.
That's crazy, right? Come on, man. Wake up, dude. Nobody called you a bitch. Nobody called you, man. You're supposed to speak like a grown man, dude. I'm just don't understand, dude. You're awful, man. Huh? Hello? Bro, you're grown, dude. The wife and the kid, you can't talk like two fucking grown men, dude, on the phone to somebody? Are you serious? Huh?
You want to talk? Here's what I'll say to you. I'm going to say one thing, and then I'm going to hang up this phone, and then you're going to stop calling me.
Because you can't be a grown man and have a conversation. I'm just trying to understand, dude.
And I will explain this to you as nice as possible. Since you said you went to prison, you probably can't own a gun now. But here goes, I want you to listen to these words carefully, okay? Take the portion of you not going to prison and you can own a gun. And say your neighbor goes, I don't like guns, so you better not own ever a gun again. You better not go buy a gun again. You better do it the way I see fit. What are you going to tell your neighbor? I do not care. It's your right to have a gun. It's your right to have a gun, and it's my right to record how I want to record. It's my right to do what I see fit. The reason why I go for those plates is if I'm somewhere and a person is a total dickhead towards me, I'm going to show them what it's about. You come to me with respect.
Who's the dickhead to you in the parking lot when you film a police officer's private license plate? Who's been a dick to you when you're out there by yourself filming?
Oh, police officer's private license plate. Are you talking about that video from months ago at the 2nd District?
Bro, I don't give a fuck what it was. I was looking through your videos. I see that. I see when you have some kind of issue with the guy who's just doing his job at there. And so I wonder, those people have done nothing to you when you come at them like that. Again, dude, what if that cop comes out and it's linked to that vehicle and that place is his home? I mean, that's the same cops you want to help you when you're trying to deal with the shit you're dealing with, right? If you was in trouble, when that cop came, you'd want him to show you respect, right?
Okay, so
and you'd show it back to him because you need his help.
So I shouldn't put their plates out there because they can find that.
How do you show such disrespect to people you don't even know? You never met in your whole fucking life, dude.
So here goes this one then. So the next time a person goes to a movie theater and pulls out a weapon and shoots people, the owner should get arrested too then for being an active shooter?
What does shooting have to do anything at all with filming a cop's private car in a parking lot, unprovoked?
Because I'm not going to tell you.
To go, hey, this is the car that
but listen,
the guy
I will tell you. I will tell you.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying. I'm letting you speak. Let me finish my thought here, and you can answer. It's unprovoked. You're in a park. Here's I'm reading off plate. Blah 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 blah. That's private. You don't know who.
How is it private?
That could affect her.
Why is it private? How is it private?
It's private because
plates are not private.
It's putting out a risk. I'm not talking about what your constitutional right is, brother. I can go outside and I can burn a flag. In fact, this dumb fuck mayor in this city may send me some money afterwards. But you know what? Morally, that's fucked up. It might be my right, but I'm a piece of shit if I'm burning a flag that Americans fucking died for to make our country great. That's just a fact. There's certain things that are legal. They're within our constitutional rights. But make you a fucking asshole. I could go out there and do things to my neighbors that are within my rights, but my neighbors would hate me. I'd be a bad fucking neighbor. And so I choose to have mutual respect for people because that's kind of fucking how America works. We have mutual respect for different people, different strokes, different folks, whoever you like to fuck, whoever you like to vote for, whoever you like to, we all just get along. Whatever music is a metalhead, a rap guy, we all get along together because we're fucking Americans. We have a mutual respect. Now, I have every right to go, hey, you're a fucking DC because I don't want to do it. But that's not the way to take it, like, is it? I mean, you can use that.
Because I do what I feel like I want to do. Because I'm my own person. So you really believe because of what I do, and I want to record something, I should have this happening to me. You started. Okay. It's my. Let me ask you a question. Let's take this scenario right here. You want to listen to something? Let's take this scenario. If a person is out on a public sidewalk, allowed to record and not breaking any laws. Okay, so I'm going to explain something, and I want you to answer this. I'm going to explain something to you, and I want a full answer. I'm going to explain something, and I want a full answer from you. Hear what I have to say. I want to, now, you own a company. If it's $1 million company, $1 billion company, whatever the fuck it is, you get a call coming in that one of your employees at your company was doing literally nothing but sitting around, not working, and screaming obscenities to someone because he was on a public sidewalk with the camera. So if you had a business, you would allow people just to sit around and you wasted money. Would you do that?
Everybody in the world is commonplace knows if you work at a car fucking manufacturer, kind of a cush job, dude. It's union. You're not working super fucking hard. You think you're changing that, doing this, fucking somebody set something up for someone's family?
Do you know that? Hey, listen, shut the fuck up.
Don't start yelling, dude. Don't bother, man. We're grown, dude. Don't bother, man.
Do you know that that company there received over $10 billion of federal money? Do you know that they have contracts with the federal government?
Do you hate Obama for doing that? You should, right? I see you always say you hate Trump. Dude, he's trying to put their backs against the wall. Yeah, no, we should have never taught him a bunch of money. But according to everyone who's a Democrat, according to everyone who supported Gauss giving them money, that's all been paid back, and it ain't got nothing.
No, they've actually never paid the money back, actually.
You ain't gonna argue that case to me. I agree with you, but you know what that has to do with this man who is working an hourly wage to support his family? That has zero to do with it, dude. Trying to make a living. You happen to be walking down the sidewalk, you're gonna what? God, this guy should be working harder. You like if somebody job, dude? It's just not right.
I don't give a flying fuck. If I'm working somewhere and somebody's on a sidewalk, I don't care.
Here's what you gotta understand is your attitude of, you know what, I don't give a fuck. It's funny though because this dude's coming at you in the police who you don't give a fuck about. Let's show their personal plates. It don't matter if their families are rich. Nothing matters. Fuck them. It's my right. These are the same people you're calling going to help me, right? And if it was your fucking job, it was yours or your wife's job, and somebody filmed them and go, hey, look, they're supposed to be doing this, but look, and that cost them fucking money out of your household, you go, what kind of piece of shit ever would do this?
How would it cost money out of my household? Because if they're recording, I'm not going to freak the fuck out. Especially, here goes the big thing that people don't realize. And I'm going to tell you, okay, here goes the big thing what people don't realize. One of the biggest problems is, and I'm going to take this as my personal opinion, if my wife was sick with cancer and I had 4 kids with my wife, and I was working a job, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do anything that would fuck up my job down to a fucking sneezing the wrong way. That dude on the fucking forklift, since his wife was sick, he thinks he's entitled to things. He got fucked over. The dude that worked at the GM plant that got in trouble because he wasn't doing his fucking job for over 45 minutes. It wasn't my fault. It was his fault. But look, this conversation is over. I'm done with you. I'm done.
Like 2 men, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? This doesn't have to be some look up and failed. Now you're going to hang up on me and talk to whoever the fuck is online going, oh, look, I told him. You ain't told nobody shit. We're talking like 2 grown men. I've shown you zero disrespect in this conversation. We've had different opinions. We've shared them. We can cuss. But no one's calling you no fucking names. No one's hanging up. No one's talking fucking stupid to you.
Post it, maybe later.
Fucking nicknames. No one's anything, right?
I don't have it memorized. Look, you know what? You want to talk to somebody? There goes a number in the chat. Go talk to that person. Oh, fuck. That wasn't Tommy. That was some retard. Yeah, I put the block back on. No more restricted numbers. I only had that open because I didn't want to fucking I didn't want to listen to have voicemails constantly popping up, but you know, now they're gonna start popping up now. Restricted numbers can't get through anymore. I'm done. Fuck him. He can call a million more times if he feels like he's happy. Fucking psycho. He doesn't realize where I'm coming from. Telling me I should do it this way and I shouldn't be putting this information out there like that. It's like literally, what the fuck would you people do if somebody literally told you, oh, I'm not a gun person. I don't like guns. So, you know, you don't buy guns no more. You're a gun nut and you love your guns, but no more buying guns for you. You don't buy more guns. You buy no more guns. You know, no more guns for you. You're going to look at that person and tell them to go fuck yourself in his nicest possible way. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do with the way I feel like it. Oh, well. Plain and fucking simple. You don't like it? Get the fuck over it. I already know, Queen. I'm already planning on it. Some of them I don't keep. Some of the messages I will. Hey, you know, Mr. A, there actually was a number before with not the area code, but the last 7 digits was actually was that number before. I don't know if it still exists anymore. I don't know what the area code was either. I remember about it, hearing it. I think it was all sixes. Like, I know it was all one number. I just can't remember it. He paid, I think, like $2 million for that number to have it. It was a phone number he paid like $2 million to have. Don't know how or why or what person would do something stupid like that, but hey, you'd have to look it up and see. I remember hearing about this shit years ago, though. This was back when I was like like 16, 17 years old. That's my phone number. Now, I remember one thing that was really funny. There was this this was years ago before me and my wife got together. I used to always go to this restaurant um all the time to go to get this food. I would go there like once a week though, all the time, and I always see this one chick there. I can't think of her name right now offhand. Real cute girl too. You know, we used to always talk one day, and I decided one day I'm just gonna ask her for her phone number. And we're just talking, and I'm like, hey, and I was like, hey, you mind if I get your number, man? Just I'll text you or whatever one of these days. And she actually looked at me and she was like, fuck you. I'm like, damn. And I've been coming to this place for months. And I'm thinking, like, holy shit, that's a kick to the nuts. Like, I'm like, oh damn, okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Shouldn't have asked. And she's like, no, that's my phone number. And I'm kind of like dumbfounded at first. And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, that's my phone number. And her number actually spells out fuck you. That is actually what her number spells out. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Now, I'm not giving out the area code because I don't know if her number's still the same or not. But I haven't talked to her for years. It's been years since we spoke. But I thought it was funny as hell, though. But hey, it's a quick way of getting some information out there, though. One thing, though, and I thought she was joking about it too. I actually did thought she was joking about it. So I actually looked at the thing, checked the letters on the phone little thingy, and I actually called her phone when I was in front of her. So before anybody thinks that it was just a joke, and shit, I thought she was joking about it and being a smartass, but her phone actually started ringing. So I wasn't gonna argue about it. I was like, whatever, shit happens. Okay, not gonna complain. Shit, you guys should have seen my phone before, years ago, before me and my wife got together. I had more contacts on my phone than I needed. Like shit, I think I had close to like 500 numbers in my phone years ago. I had more fucking phone numbers than I needed. But it's a bunch of bullshit. It's crazy. What's going on, country? Oh, it was a voicemail. Yeah. So basically, he's saying I deserve. The voicemail is pretty much basically I deserve because of the way I am. I deserve the bullshit Tommy and him are doing because of the way I am. So you know what I say? This is what I say to him. Next time you're driving your car and you cut a person off in your car because you're not the perfect driver that you say you claim to be or whatever, and he finds where you live, goes to your house, and murders your whole fucking family, you deserve it, right? Yeah, you deserve it because you hurt his feelings. Because you hurt his little feelings, and he's in his little boyfriend got interrupted or whatever. His little boyfriend missed his job interview because you cut him off. Just remember that. Or next time you're driving your car and you get into an accident and they find you and they kill your whole family, because they lost their job because of that accident, and it's your fault. Don't get mad. Just be happy. Because that's how you fucking stupid you sound, you dumbass. Fucking ignorant. Fucking call me talking shit like that. What the fuck? I'm fucking tired. What time is it? Let's see. 11:25. Oh, shit. Well, I can say one thing, my headache went away a little bit. So is this one a little not now maybe later's other accounts just goofing around? Or is that actually a fake account? The later maybe not now. I'm just wondering, is that a sock account? Oh, I was just curious. Coming in here talking about yourself. uh, it's a fake. Well, ban the fake account. Get rid of it if you want to. Yes, I know. I know, right, Tammy? Everybody loves you, cowboy. Fucking voicemail again. Dude. Okay, so let's be precise here because I don't want to hurt his feelings. He understands why Tommy comes after me because of my recording, because I don't do it the way he sees fit, and I need to do it better. Fuck you. Okay? I'm going to say this one time and one time only, you fuck face. Stop contacting me. Stop leaving me voicemails. I'm going to tell you this one time now, basically. No more. Because it becomes harassment, you call me again. I'm verbally telling you to stop calling me. Do you understand those words? Since you're watching, stop calling me. something? Holy fuck, he's worse than fucking. He's starting to be worse than Crazy Man. Fuck, this man's Crazy Junior. Oh. Amy, do you want a new stalker too? I'm gonna strangle someone. I want to strangle something. I'm gonna go find a troll that lives under a bridge and strangle it. So you guys, listen to this one, because I'm live on YouTube right now. Gives him the right to call me. He thinks I never posted my number. Other people posted my number, not me. So rethink that theory there for a second, jackass. I never told you to call me. No. I'll be the first to say this now. I was a man whore for a couple years. What do you want, dude?
Dude, why are you such a fucking liar, dude? You got videos up where News Now Cleveland posted the phone number. How the fuck do you think I got it, dude? Watching your videos, dude. This shit for you, dude. There ain't no point lying.
When did I post my number? When did I post my number?
Yeah, I have to go looking back, dude. You post so many videos, dude.
Not this number. Not this number.
It's sitting here, dude. Maybe somebody else posted it on the actual chat on your fucking live video, dude. You're hosting a live public video. You can't just go, you can contact me on harassment. What are you talking about, dude?
440-462-5201 is the number I've only posted. I never posted my number.
What are you talking about, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? Why can't you just be a man, dude? You're going to talk and say, I said, oh, Tommy, if I got in a car crash. No one said that. I didn't say what that man is doing is okay. You understand me? You didn't hear me say that not one time. Not one time, dude.
Okay, when you say you understand why a person is doing what he's doing, it's the
that's a cop who's doing his job. You never met him. It could be the same guy who comes to your house the last time you had an issue with Tommy, and it could be the same guy who came and helped you. It was cool as fuck to you, right? I've seen one video, cop gave you a ride home. That was a cool cop, dude. They ain't got to give you a ride to shit, dude. That was a cool cop. So maybe that's the same fucking guy whose personal plate put on there. This guy goes, fuck, dude, that's where my wife and fucking kids live. I'm out there and work fucking 12 hours.
Okay, do you know plate numbers are not private?
I don't give a fuck. I understand you have a constitutional right. I get that. I'm glad we have those rights. But you don't understand how that creates a bad taste in people's mouth, how that's not really disrespectful to that person. Again, dude, I grew up as a kid with my dad was a cop. He was a cool man. If I would have been in trouble under my dad, I would have been lucky because he was a reasonable man. But I know he worried. He said, I wouldn't ever want somebody. What if this guy put away some pedophile or some real piece of shit? He's a good cop who's never done wrong. And there's people in the world who maybe would love it, like information. Who's the man who put him away? Who's the man who put their brother, their husband? You're to post up personal plates, dude. Why would you do that? Not knowing those people. There's so many people who are clearly in the wrong out there in the world, government officials, etc., who you could do this thing with and get people just like me, do all sorts of people who have a different realm of ideas who will go, yeah, fuck those people. That's our tax dollars. That's our attacking so many job people. Watch that guy in that Brooklyn. I don't know. I have no fucking clue who that man is. But I go do you pay your family? And you can sit here and tell me, well, if he's got a kids, he should have been on pins and needles to make sure his job. But we know that's not how real life works, dude. If you've had a job or if you work, you slap you driver on the whole we live in America. We live in America, bro. I don't understand why you have a disrespect for that man who you never met before. He's never wronged you. He didn't create a law you don't like. He hasn't disrespected you. Why not choose people who clearly are in the wrong? Why choose innocent people? You don't think that helps create this situation?
Dude, when I had my job,
go ahead.
When I had my job the one time, what I can't remember what one it was. It was years ago though. I had a job. Person walked in there. And I actually went to the hospital because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but I was lucky as fuck. Dude threw hot coffee in my face because he had the wrong kind of coffee that was made. I didn't even make the coffee. I just logged in. And he threw it at me.
That dude's a piece of shit. Yeah, that dude's a piece of shit.
But here goes the thing. Did I freak out on him? No. I walked the fuck away, threw some water in my face to make sure, went to the hospital, make sure it wasn't so bad because it wasn't as hot as it should have been because, it was a good thing that it wasn't steaming hot, but it still burned the shit out of me and everything else. But here goes the thing. I didn't freak the fuck out. I didn't go over the counter and beat his fucking face in.
No one, that guy didn't come over that fast to beat your face in. He yelled some shit to you because you started fucking with him first.
No, I wasn't fucking with him. I was walking past, getting ready to go home, actually, and the dude said some bullshit about me. He literally called me an asshole. I wasn't even looking at him. I was walking away.
But I mean, you understand why, right? He knew who you were for solely one reason, and because of some of these bad things you've done. Dude.
Okay,
I understand you don't. Listen to me. Listen to me. How do you go, hey, I don't give a fuck if I recorded a cop who it might have created a threat. I don't give a fuck him. I don't care if I recorded him or his personal car. I don't give a fuck if that guy, whatever his job. I don't give a fuck. But then you sit here and you go, hey, look what this dude Tommy's doing to me. People should give a fuck. This ain't right. And when you call the police and you go, hey, look what this dude's doing. This is my family here. This ain't right. You want those people to give a fuck, right? So how do you turn around and look that cop in the face and say, help me, sir. It's my family. I don't want this man acting this way. Do what you need to do legally. I'm trying to do the right thing here. How do you do that and then totally disrespect the same man potentially walk into a parking lot?
How am I disrespecting?
How do you know? How do you know if you recorded the same cop who came to your house's fucking personal plate and that could have a negative effect on his family? You don't, dude. You don't. The same way you don't know if arguing with somebody about what fucking side of Foot Park Road you can be on, that's an airport, instead of going, all right, dude, that's cool. I get it, dude. It's an airport security site. It's almost weird how close the road is to begin with. I'll go across the road. But no. You'll tie up those people's time. But what if somebody needed that cop to be there quicker at that exact time? And I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying it's just a mutual respect for people. You wouldn't fuck with that man on that tow motor's job because that man's never wronged you. You don't know him. You wouldn't record a cop or a person at the BMV or just a random guy who's at work at a random fucking business. You're arguing with people at random businesses. And it turns out, I can record here. This is my right. But those people come out and say something to you, brother, because you're recording people's personal fucking plates and cars and shit. People don't like that. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. Everyone in the world, all the people on your page who are probably posting what an asshole I am right now, they got to agree. No one would want someone standing outside of their home filming at their home. You go, hey, what are you doing, man? They go, I can fucking film. Here you go, okay. Look, maybe right then my wife's getting in the shower. Or maybe right then my 10-year-old ran out undressed to grab something or tell me. And I go, hey, were you out here? And you go, no, I wasn't.
Why would a 10-year-old be naked running outside in the first place?
Are you telling me you have a kid? Your kid's never ran out from the shower or something else and not been dressed and potentially a drape if someone was outside your home filming.
Oh yeah, there's people like that.
My house is we live in Cleveland, dude. Houses are close to public roads. Again, my point is someone would come out and be uncomfortable. Are you doing anything wrong right then? No, probably not, dude. Probably not. You go, no, I'm not filming. I go, dude, my kid you don't know. And so you don't do that. Not because you can't, but because you have respect for your fellow man. And it seems like you want respect from the police when you need help. You want respect from people to go, hey, this guy fucking threatening me and coming at me all the time. This isn't right. You want people to agree with that, but then you turn around and you go, well, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them. GM got this money, so fuck that guy who just works there to pay his family. Hey, those people just working at that business, and I was filming their plates, so they got upset, but fuck them. I could fill their plate. You got to understand as a man, as a human fucking being, why someone would be upset by that. Someone would be a little bothered. Well, dude, what are you filming, dude? I mean, if someone stops and hanging out for a few minutes in front of my house, I might take a look out the window and go, hey, what's up, dude? Because, you know, that's your personal fucking life. It doesn't mean someone doesn't have the right, dude. It's just respect.
So here goes the thing, like I said earlier, though. If your neighbor is I hate guns and doesn't want guns, and you're a big gun fanatic, and your neighbor tells you this, like, oh no, you can't buy no more guns, are you going to listen to what he says? Yes or no?
I'm going to have respect to the man. I'm going to go, you know what, bro, you do what you do here, and I'll do what I'll do. And if it escalates from there, that's great. But see,
I'm not going to change the way I do it. I do it how I see fit.
But you understand by what you're doing, it's not having respect for other fucking people.
But you're not going to stop buying your guns. He tells you flat out, your neighbor tells you, don't buy another gun ever again.
But see, me having a gun in my personal home, brother, that doesn't affect other people's lives. What
yes,
you're
it does.
Is affecting other
he
people.
Hates guns, period.
You're disrespecting those people. A gun stored inside of my home doesn't infringe on anyone else's respect. That's not fucking with someone's job. That's not posting their personal information if they're a law enforcement officer and putting any kind of risk.
You know everybody's plates in the world is private. It's not private at all. None of it's private. None of the plates are private.
I understand that, but you can argue till you're blue in the face. The fact is, and any of your people on here should agree. They don't have to like me or agree with me, but they should agree, yeah. A cop's private car that they drive their fucking kids to soccer practice in, potentially the same cop who you say yes sir, no sir, and he gives you a ride home out of the kindness of his fucking heart and tries to help you from what you got going on right now. That man tries to help you. Potentially, you've created a slightly higher risk for that man and his family. And that's not okay. If you can't understand how that can be disrespectful and how that can sour people to you, then clearly something's wrong if you don't get that, dude. Something's wrong. It's the same reason with everything. Do you support gay people? Do you not? You can do either one. It's a free country, but you don't run around calling people fags, and you don't run around having to push it on anybody either. That's how it works. See, me having guns in my house doesn't affect my neighbor. He could say he hates it. If he did something that became illegal, I'd have to go to the police. Hey, this guy keeps bothering me because he doesn't like what I like, or I voted for Donald Trump. A lot of people hate that man. I get why. I won't argue your case. I think he did this. I think he's an asshole for this. Okay, fine. I think with certain things, it's helped me. It's benefited me. So I put up with that. I don't think that's how we live as Americans. But now when you start pushing that shit where it disrespects and infringes on other people, you're walking down the street, bro, on Brea Road, wherever you were, that business where you had a whole confrontation. What are those cars in that parking lot to you? There's people's just personal lives, dude. They're just people that work at their fucking jobs. Why fuck with an innocent person at their job? I'm not going to sit here and take it to an extreme. Oh, this guy on crutches or old lady, but I mean, potentially he's making a broad fucking statement of that. You know, you fuck with people who you don't know, who may agree with every ideology you have. If you talk to that person, but instead you come at people like that with just right off the rip disrespect, then what do you expect in return? What do you expect, dude? You expect, I mean, look at the fucking way you've talked about cops, dude. It sickens my heart, dude. There's bad cops. No one doubts that, dude. You're talking about people you don't even fucking, they're going to have a memorial. How about this? We'll have a fucking memorial for people who got shot by cops who didn't deserve it. Okay, that's not okay either. But what the fuck would you dismiss and disrespect and belittle a cop who makes shit money doing his job, been a great cop his whole life, gets killed in the fucking line of duty? That deserves respect, as does our military, as does the people who let us live the fucking way we live, dude. They sing the national anthem before a sporting event. My personal opinion, it's not because of any other reason other than, look, there's 80,000 people gathered here to watch people play with a fucking ball. That's how great it is in our country, that we have gathered, paid money. We're going to watch some grown men play with the ball. That's good it is here. So let's sing the national anthem. Let's look at that fucking flag. Be proud. We live in a country so great. Our biggest fucking worry today is will our team win? But that's respect, dude. You don't have respect for other people, but you want it back somehow. You want the police to come and help you and have respect for you. But then you'll talk about them with pure disrespect, and I'll go, hey, good cop, bad cop. There's both in the world. But why walk through randomly filming someone's car? Because you could create a potential risk. And most people don't know how to go on the goddamn court docket and look something up. That's just a fact. If you post it out there, you're making it more available. No, that's fine to do, but again, it doesn't matter when you go, am I legal here? Is this constitutional? Yes. Many things are. That also make you a piece of shit to other people. That also make you unlikable. That also make you a target. That also make you fucking an asshole in life, dude. That's just a fact. I mean, that's just a fact, dude.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me my camera is a problem because of all this. But explain one thing to us here. I think everybody would want to hear this one right here. Sure. What is the difference from my camera recording something going on YouTube? I only have 1,900 subscribers. Get a few hundred people watching my videos in total.
I know there's people who just want to fuck with you over that dude at this point.
No, here goes the thing. No, not even close to 900. But what about the thousands of cameras in the United States of America that records people's plates? What is the difference from those? What about those?
Are they confronting those people? Are they specifically?
It doesn't matter, but you don't know what's happening with that stuff.
You're not. Do you have access to those cameras that the police have? You don't.
Anybody can have access to it, though.
You don't.
It doesn't matter who does or doesn't.
Please, right now, I'll watch your feed. Pull up one of the Cleveland fucking cams that are on the cell phone. Pull up anyone you like right now. You can't. It doesn't exist. It's not a public fucking thing, dude. You can look at some ODOT cameras of the highway driving by. But that's not walking through the parking lot.
But it's still showing people's license plates. So what's the difference? You can still. Okay.
You cannot camera and see anyone's license plate on that highway. It's a low resolution feed. You're full of shit. Okay. And again, that's not a car parked in a specific spot that would identify it as a cop. That's not a man doing his job at GM. That's not a man doing his job parked at the fucking place on Blue Road. That's not. You're a liar, dude. I mean, that's just not true. It's just not true. Go on Google Maps. Did they blow out somebody's face when they drove by? They did. Why? Because they had to? I don't know. That's just out of respect. But you lack respect for
I don't have to respect anybody. Period.
But you want in return. You don't have to.
When did I say I want respect in return? I mean, the fucking psychopathic moron has... Okay.
Call the police to your home. When you talk shit about the police and you say, I have no respect for them, fuck the police. But then you call them to your home for help. That's wit, brother. How can't you understand that? You don't shit on somebody and then ask them for fucking help in the same breath. Your life doesn't work.
Right here. Why do you think I've been calling him lately? The reason why I've been calling him lately is because this piece of paper. You're watching my video still, hopefully. This piece of paper right there.
When you need help, you call the police. But when the police are doing nothing to you, you fuck with them. That's not okay. That's a level of disrespect for someone doing a hard job for shit pay. That's a fact. We can both agree cops have a hard job for shit pay, right? We can both, everyone on your channel can agree most cops are good cops, dude.
Most cops are good cops? No.
Yeah, most cops are good cops.
Nope.
That's a fact, dude.
Wrong.
Law enforcement officers around this world. Are you fucking kidding me? Is the cop who came and helped you a good cop or no? Is he a bad guy?
Can't tell. I have no clue.
Show respect to you.
You can never know if he's a good guy or not. You don't know him.
Living, dude. Give me a fucking break, dude. You don't judge people that way. You don't make a predetermined. You might as well say, I guess all Muslims are fucking terrorists, right? Does that make sense to you? It doesn't to me. I don't agree with that statement. But you going, I don't know, most cops, I don't know him. Well, did you meet him? Did he help you when you needed help? Did you interact with him? Well, he showed you respect. Yeah, he did. Well, is he a good guy? I don't know. He might be a total piece of shit. Okay. I'm a Muslim guy. He said he was a really good guy. He's nice. He lives next to me. He's probably a fucking terrorist, right? No, why would you think that? Well, I don't know if he is or not, right? That doesn't make sense, dude. That's not right. How's it right to do that to the police? How's it right to do that to a man working at his job? How's it right to do that to how many cars parked in the parking lot of a fucking business that you know nothing about? The BMV. You think the BMV is the state? The BMV at Warren and every BMV, it's owned by a private person. It's like a franchise. That's a woman just trying to make a fucking living, dude. Those people who work there are just people trying to make a fucking living, dude. Why? Why do that? If I came there to get my plate that day, why the fuck would you walk out and film my license plate or bother me? Why? You don't know me.
I don't have to know you to do something.
I might love your channel. What if it's somebody who watches every day and goes, that fucking David Shade, he's a smart fucking guy. I really like him. And I pull in, and all of a sudden, it's me and my wife and kid here filming my license plate, or it's some issue. Why? It's just a level of disrespect.
If you feel that way, then why do you leave out your house?
What's that?
If you feel that way, that you don't want something like that to happen, why should you leave out your house? Why don't you just lock yourself away like a hermit and never walk outside again?
Because I can go out in the world
and then I can do what I fuck I want to do too.
And you know what? And you will have these problems if you can't understand our society requires mutual respect for one another.
You want to talk about mutual respect?
Hold on a second. I want the police's help. I'm going to call them. They have to show me respect and come here. This is what I pay my fucking taxes for. But also, I'm not going to disrespect those people by risking a higher risk to their family or fucking with them unprovoked or talking about that fucking joking about fucking police memorials. No, I'm going to have respect for people.
Okay, since you want to bring up that police memorial thing again.
Hold on. And when they're wrong, I'm going to say you're wrong. The same fucking reason I don't go to you right now, all Muslims are terrorists. They're not. There's some terrorist Muslims. Those people are pieces of fucking shit. Cops are people who are bad cops. Pieces of shit. Does that mean most? No. Does every cop, does every Muslim, does every American have to prove themselves that they're not guilty of something? No, that's not our fucking society. We show mutual respect to one another until we are not given that respect back. When you're walking through a fucking parking lot filming people's private cars, at a cop shop, at somebody's fucking house, a worker at a fucking store, somebody coming to the B&V to pay the state money. Go to the state, ask them why they want so much money for a fucking sticker on my car. Don't fuck with the people coming there. Those are people living their lives, dude. You have to show those people respect to get it back. And so instead, you've created a climate of this guy, Tommy, who stands out as the leader of fucking this movement, and everybody who listens to you or watches your video, dude, for more than 15 fucking minutes, bro, this guy's an asshole. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong or if you have the right or not. Again, constitutional rights and being a good person, being a person that society and other people have respect for one another, they don't overlap, dude. I can burn a flag right now. Would you think I'm a piece of shit for burning a flag on Veterans Passport? You would. And anyone should.
I don't care what the fuck you do. You're your own person.
Oh, okay, good for you. Okay. Your neighbors loud all the time, but hey, it's time if your kid. Any situation where you don't have to agree with those people, you don't have to like those people. You just have respect for them. They haven't wronged you. They haven't disrespected you. So why would you preemptively do that to them? The same people who, if you want help, you'll call on. Hey, cops, fuck cops. Cops are pieces of shit. Fuck cops, fuck cops. Oh, this guy Tommy said he's coming here. Police, come and help me. What the fuck is that? Anyone with half a brain understands that. I'm not even looking at your feed. I'm sure your minions are typing away. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, so just because he did this, then that means that Tommy can know. I didn't say that. That man can do anything. He's fucking with you. Is it right? No. I don't think what you're doing is right either. Do they equate? Is it an eye for an eye? No, I don't believe in that either. I'm trying to talk to you like a grown man to go, look, you understand why this man, Tommy, shows you zero respect, why all these people have gone along with his opinion towards you. Does it justify it? No. Do I understand how people form this opinion, how people form like an anger towards you? Yes. Because you go, hey, how can you go to the police and ask for help, but then there's a risk to their family. You don't go, well, I don't know if there'd be a risk. You go, fuck them. I don't fucking care. Fuck them. Fuck them. You know what, motherfucker? You expect that cop to come there for minimum fucking shit pay and care about protecting you and your family. So if that man's never done you wrong, you should show that same respect to him. Just like you said, I don't have to help somebody. They're out in the street. The Supreme Court's ruled the same way for the police. There'll be another case coming up. They've already ruled that way. The police show up and they neglect to really do their job and help you. You call for help. They really didn't have to actually help you.
Okay, I'm going to end this conversation soon, though, because I'm not wanting to keep on going back and forth. So let me just clarify this one. Would this settle you? Would this make you happy? If I stop recording people's personal license plate, would you shut your fucking mouth? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just shut the fuck up and answer the question, dude. Shut the fuck up and answer the question, dude. Shut the fuck up and answer the fucking question, you piece of shit. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Dude, shut your fucking mouth and stop calling me. I don't give a flying fuck if you're a fucking toddler, dude. Shut your fucking mouth. Holy fuck, dude. Wow, man, you're fucking hurting my head. Like, I had a headache going away. Now my headache came back. Like, oh my fucking God. Don't call me again, you piece of shit. Like, fuck. Like, god damn. Oh, wow. Holy fuck. Wow. Dude, don't call again. There, was that simple English for you? Like, fuck. Like, holy hell, dude. 24 minutes of him just saying the same shit over and over again. He's calling restricted. I'm gonna have to block all restricted numbers. He probably is a fucking cop, honestly. No, you can't, Eric. Oh my god, man. That was a very, very long fucking thing. Yeah, I don't know how I did it, James. I really don't. Oh, pretty much. I just let him talk and say the same shit over and over again. That's all he basically got to do. That's pretty much what that was, honestly. He basically repeated himself a shit ton of times. I got sick and tired of hearing his mouth. So I just made a statement. If I stopped recording plates, would this settle everything for your needs? His exact words, I think he said no. So you know what? Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking calling me. Because you know what? I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Because see, what I'm doing is nowhere near a crime. He wants to try to justify what I'm doing seems like it's okay for what fuckface is doing. Well, here goes the difference. Me walking on the sidewalk, walking the sidewalk recording, not a crime. But threatening someone, attacking someone, harassing someone, and repeating making threats for someone, breaking the protection order, crime. But it's not a crime to record. It's not a crime to record license plates. Nowhere near a crime. At all. I don't give a flying fuck if it's disrespectful or not in his fucking brain cells. I don't give a flying fuck what he thinks. You know what? Go fuck yourself, is what I think. You want to talk about disrespect? Because I wasn't trying to ignore people in there and I was paying attention to some of you people. Here goes what I want to say. And I want you to listen to this carefully, you fucking illiterate son of a bitch. You're talking about respect. I've mentioned it numerous times to stop fucking calling me. And what did you do? You called me like 9 times in a goddamn row. So therefore, you want to talk about fucking respect. Practice what the fuck you preach. And don't call me again. Don't leave me a voicemail again either. Go fuck yourself. Leave me the fuck alone, plain and simple. Like, they're fucking psychotic. Holy shit, man. I'll be back. Yo, Tammy. Yo, Tammy, if you're still here, do me a favor. Call me real quick on my phone. I want you to call me real quick. I need to talk to you about something. Just in case it's crazy. You're going on the walk. Okay, I'm back, everyone. No, I had to. I went to the bathroom and then I had to get the bag. I had to get the one bag and the other bag. And I tried to open it. It actually ripped. So I had to go grab another one. Because we have two garbage cans in the house. We have one big one for all the other stuff, and then we have the small one in the bathroom. The one in the bathroom is just thin paper, thin bags that are fucking wasteless, that are just useless. Oh, fucking. I caught it. I fucking called this right here. Oh my God, I called this right here. Listen to this right here, you guys. Trump says supporters could demand he not leave office after 2 terms. I'm sorry to tell you this one, buddy, but you can't get over 2 terms, motherfucker. Because guess who tried that already once before? And you know who the president was that tried that one? It was Obama. And you know what they told Obama? Guess what they told him? If it was voted in that a president could run more than 2 terms, he would not get affected by it because he's already on his second term. So what does that mean if Trump tries to do this on his second term? It means he will not get his decision like he wants it. And he would cry like a little baby and try to shut the government down because he's just a fucking 3-year-old. No, he'll never get that. He'll never get more than 2 terms. No president would get more than 2 terms. They would never allow it. They would never, ever in a billion years allow him to have more than 2 terms if he's lucky to get reelected. When I hit 35, I'm going to run for presidency. How about that? So in 2024, who wants to vote for my crazy ass? I'm 32. Yeah, I'm youngin'. I'm a youngin', Bell. See, me, one thing that would be crazy. Here goes one thing that I would do, though, for sure. Here goes one thing that I would do for sure if I was ever running. One thing that I would try to get passed in Congress is, and I would try to get this passed. And I'm dead serious. I'm dead 100% serious. One thing that I would actually try my best to do, I would, uh, oh, you know it exactly there, Mr. A. But nah, one of the things that I would get for like if I was running for presidency, I would make it very, very strict on police in the United States of one simple thing when it comes down to like recording. Like, people's constitutional rights, Second Amendment, First Amendment, all that other bullshit. That if a cop is found violating the Constitution of any kind of reason because they just feel like they want to, because they feel like, they're above the law and that badge gives them power. Here goes the thing. It's a mandatory prison sentence, not a slap on the wrist. It's a mandatory prison sentence for one reason. Because what happens if you go to court and you lie under oath? It's a mandatory prison sentence. But when you take an oath to the Constitution, they're like, well, it's a slap on the wrist. No. Change that shit the fuck around. Like, why should a court making an oath in the courtroom be a prison sentence? But when you break the Constitution, it's like, well, who cares? That's nothing. The country is built on the Constitution. We have that there for a reason. It's people's rights. If it wasn't for that one, then fucking there'll be chaos in the streets everywhere. But still. But then when you go to court and you lie in front of and you lie in the courtroom, it's like, well, yeah, you're going to go to jail. For lying in the courtroom is a jail sentence, but breaking the Constitution is not. It's like, I'm sorry, but no. Yeah, but they'll never make it as that way. They'll never go that far, though, Cowboy. It will never get past it if you did that shit. Take care, Rap. And shit. This is my opinion. A lot of cops will be in jail, yes. A lot of cops would be in fucking jail. Another thing that would actually get me in a lot of trouble, though, for if I was ever in the, if I was ever in the office, one thing that I would have to state the fact of, and I'll be very honest about things. Yeah, they do have 3-liter bottles, but they're kind of hard to find. Not a lot of places have them, actually. This right here, this is a 2.5. A 3-liter is a little bigger than this thing, actually. One of the things that I wouldn't keep secret from people, though, and shit, is a lot of the crazy shit that happens in the United States. I would be bluntly honest about things that are going on. I ain't gonna keep shit secret. I mean, there are certain things that I will have to keep secret that just, a whole bunch of bullshit, but there's some things that I wouldn't, that I would want the American people to know. It's like they voted me into office. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to them. If certain things have to be kept under wraps, yes, but other things I won't. I'll be fucking blunt and honest and like, hey, they have the right to know. Who am I to say they have no right to know that? Honestly. But that's one thing that would definitely get set for sure. Like I would be very blunt about things, just the way I see fit. But no, when was the last president ever like, yeah, hey, you voted me in, so I'm not gonna lie to your fucking face. I'm not gonna keep things from you for every little detail. Fuck no. And shit. Like hell fucking no, I wouldn't. Like the one thing that I can't stand that actually a lot of people don't like the idea that he did it. Trump decided to get rid of something that Obama has. See, Obama made it necessary that every year, at the end of that year, the military had to give out the information of how many civilians was killed in drone strikes around the world. Now, guess what Obama does? Obama had that listed there. You know what Trump's doing? He's taking that away. He's saying that you don't deserve to know that information. Why don't we deserve to know that? I'm confused. We deserve to know this. Why do you want to keep that a secret? That's something that I don't understand. Like, what are you afraid of us to hear? You call in an airstrike on the wrong thing, you kill 3,000 civilians, say, for instance, then what? Well, who cares? That's whatever. No. We want to know. Why not? And it's fucked up. That's honestly really fucked up to say, but it's like, why would you want to keep that classified? What the fuck? They're all owned by the same people. Every president is. There's not a president in the fucking world that wasn't owned by someone else that let somebody else pull the strings. You know what I say? Here's what I say. You know what? And I'll tell you this now. And this is just me speculating here. You know what? Just do me one favor. And it's never going to happen because it doesn't exist. And I'm just going to spruce some nonsense real quick because I'm trying to have a decent, without my brain melting after that conversation. There's a game on my phone here. I'll show you guys the game. I think I still have it. This one right here. Right here. That one right there with that old guy with the hat, the red hat on. You give me the money I have on that game for 24 hours, and I would own the universe. Fuck it. Fuck owning the planet. I would own everything. Give me that money for 24 hours and I'll own everything. Whose history are you talking about, Mr. A? You talking about mine? Or are you talking about the thing behind me, the TV? Hey, I get to make fun of somebody because I don't think he's here, so I'm going to make fun of something. Since you're bringing that up, though, Mr. A, this is something you guys are going to get a laugh out of, okay? I want you guys to get a nice. You guys might get a laugh out of this one, and I'm going to probably end the video shortly. Midget encounter? No, my phone didn't say anything about that one. I believe you was looking at something upside down. Yeah, nothing in here even resembles that lightly. Um, but no, a buddy of mine, and I was in a party with him. It was me, a friend of mine, this Curtis dude, and somebody else that I know. We was all in a party together, and we're hanging out. We're all just talking, and the one person I'm not gonna say his name, and this is all you fucking hear in the background. This person's mother screamed to the top of her lungs, 15 fucking pages. That's all you fucking heard. 15 pages on the family computer of porn. Fuck, it's like, I don't know how many things are on per page, but fuck, man, you got a problem, dude. It was fucking hilarious. I don't care what anyone says, but I don't want to know. Don't ask me. I don't want to know. So how many things are on a page on a computer usually anyways for the history? Cowboys trying to be Quagmire. Well, how many pages are on a history anyways before it turns into another page anyways? I never pay attention to that shit. Is Tammy going to bed? Damn, Tammy, you slacker. You can't stay up with the big boys? Everybody's watched porn at least once in their life. Some people more than others. You got locks to pick tomorrow. Damn, you breaking into places? No, it's just a 1 in 7,000 chance of hitting. It's about as much as all. I haven't paid attention much about it, honestly. Eventually, I'll watch more stuff on it and see what happens. I think it's like the 19th of September is what it's estimated to be when it's supposed to hit Earth, I believe. You know what really would fucking suck? And I don't mean to talk bad about it, but this would really suck right here. Imagine it being on 9/11 and it hits the World Trade Center building that they replaced. That would fucking suck. It'd be like, don't build it again. Like, no. Bad boy. Bad boy. No more. That would fucking blow, though, hitting New York, though, with that fucking thing. Like, that would really fucking suck. But yeah. 9/11 was, in my opinion, I call it an inside job. They won't ever admit it. The government would never release that. But one thing I will say for sure, though, and I'll be dead serious, and saying this right here would probably get me assassinated if I was ever really running for presidency. The first thing that I would do if I ever got voted into office, I would get all information pertaining to 9/11, every single bit of information about it. And if it was an inside job, anybody still alive at that era would be prosecuted for treason immediately. And I would post all that information to the general public to see. And I wouldn't keep that a secret. That's one thing I would not keep a secret. If I found out that 9/11 was an inside job, that would be, I would leak that information so fucking fast your fucking heads would spin. I already know it was. They will never admit it though. That's the thing, Dixon. They never would admit it. Not one bit would they admit it. But the one thing that's really suspicious to me, and I've said this before dozens of times, and I'll say this again too, and it's something that I can't understand. You guys, if you can find the video, it would be great. It's really hard to find it. It's online somewhere, but this is actually a proven video. The video is almost 21 minutes long. It's 20 minutes and 47 seconds long, I believe. And this is what happened. Lady comes on at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is what she says. And I will never forget this line either. Tower 7 fell from fire and structural damage from the collapse of the Twin Towers, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Tower 7 is the largest CAA facility housing in the United States besides, Langley, blah, blah, blah. All types of bullshit. Almost 21 minutes later, Tower 7 falls over. Wait, didn't you just say 21 minutes ago Tower 7 fell? How the fuck did you know Tower 7 fell? It didn't. I'm confused. Like, how the fuck do you go and say, oh yeah, Tower 7 fell, and then 21 minutes later it finally falls? This is their logic right here. You guys see, look, the bottle pop fell right now. No, the bottle pop didn't fall right then. The bottle pop fell 3 seconds later. I'm sorry, but someone is stupid. And that's the thing that I can't understand. I'm always at it, Bandit. Come on now, man. When do I ever stop? Different time zone. Fuck was that? If you're talking about me, Blue, it's going to be me, myself, and I when I leave to go. That's all. Well, me, myself, and I, and everybody else that wants to walk with me, because I'm going to be recording on my way there. I guess so then, there, Dixon. Another thing that's interesting too, though, if you guys actually want to look at something, there's if you guys can find a video, it's like 7 minutes long, I think, 6 or 7 minutes long. If you actually look at this video, and I actually watched this video before, and I've watched this video a few times too, and I want to show you guys something, okay? See this bottle right here? We're going to show you guys this bottle, okay? Now, when the plane was coming in, on one of the planes that they had footage of, and they were showing this, and this guy recorded, you guys can look this up, it's on YouTube too. You actually look it up. When the plane was coming in, there was a building on the, I think it was like the left side of the screen if you're looking. Now the plane, the wing should have been above the building. The wing went through the building. You actually see the wing going directly through the building. Like how does it go through that building and it still keeps on flying and still hits another building hundreds of feet away? Like, I'm confused. I don't understand. Like, that's one of the most damning things that I couldn't understand at all. And shit. Another thing that made no sense though was, and this is the biggest thing that gets me the most, and I can't wrap my head around this one. But a few days after 9/11 happened, George Bush was at a press conference or some place he was at, and this little girl asked him a question. And this is exactly what she asked him, and I'll never forget this one either. She was like, Mr. President, what was your feelings like? How did you feel about 9/11? His exact words was, I was sitting outside the classroom, and I seen the first plane hit the building. Wait, dude, you know nobody seen the first plane hit the building until almost 48 hours later? Because the video was not published until 2 days after it happened. No one seen that video, and you wasn't notified until the second plane hit the building. Anyways, in the first place, you was there reading the little book for the school kids. You wasn't notified at all. You didn't realize it until the second plane hit, but you magically seen the first plane hit. I'm very confused. How do you see the first plane hit when nobody did? And it's one of those, like, how the fuck, man? Like, I don't understand that shit. A lot of crazy bullshit in this world. Then a lot of things that people didn't realize it, and this is actually another thing that you can look up to that was proven. When the first building was hit with the plane, everybody from the other tower was a lot of people was trying to leave. You know what everybody was told by security? This is what they was already told. Oh, you need to go back to your rooms, go back to your offices. You're not allowed to leave. They had the doors blocked off and locked. They refused to let people leave. I don't give a flying fuck who you are. If the biggest building in the fucking planet basically was just hit by a plane, I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck out of here. See ya. Peace. Bye. You ain't stopping me. You want to stop me? Shoot me. I'm getting the hell out of this building. I ain't taking no damn risk. I don't care who you are. Still, it's like, it's kind of strange. And then the next building got hit, and then they're like, oh, fuck, we got to get people out. No, bitch. Please, I'm getting the fuck out. That's what I'm getting. For sure. I'm not going to stay around for that shit. It's crazy. A lot of things during 9/11 doesn't add up. It really does not add up to me. That's just my honest opinion. Well, here goes the thing, though, about the Pentagon. And this is one thing that I don't care what anyone says. And this is actually proven. This is one thing that the Pentagon doesn't fuck around with. See, when you have to do maintenance on stuff in the Pentagon, it has to be scheduled. You can't just go, I'm going to wake up in the morning and go, yeah, we're going to do maintenance on this. No. You got to schedule that bitch a week, 2 weeks in advance or something. And then they have to set things up. Here goes what doesn't make sense. So now listen to me. And I'm going to state this as best as I can. 3 minutes before the plane hit the Pentagon that they claim, okay? 3 minutes, 180 seconds before, all cameras on the side of the building magically go out with an unscheduled maintenance, all cameras go out at the same time. On the same side of a building got hit with a plane. The only thing that caught this so-called plane was the security camera fucking booth. What happened? That security camera booth was on another system, so that wasn't turned off. So why do you turn off the only cameras that can see what's going on 3 minutes before the so-called plane hits? And it wasn't scheduled to be turned off. It makes no sense to me. You don't just turn those things off and, oh, it was an unscheduled maintenance. Bitch, this is the Pentagon. Everything is scheduled weeks in advance before you do anything like that. You don't ever do that shit. The Pentagon has no blind spots. That's actually a proven statistic. There is no blind spots in the Pentagon. They don't want to admit this to the public, but the Pentagon has cameras in the fucking bathroom. There is no blind spots in the Pentagon. There's no blind spots in that building at all. None whatsoever. It's crazy as hell. There's actually, yeah, you get a point there too, though. And one thing that really makes no sense too, there's actually a thing that was posted out about when the plane hit the building and the damage that the plane did and all this other crap. If you actually look at what was published out there about the damaging, if you actually look at the pictures that they claim that happened and look at how much damage was done, the one wall wasn't damaged. Like how the fuck does everything else get damaged besides that one piece that should have been damaged? It's just a bunch of it's crazy is what it is. Like I said, they'll never admit. No president can ever probably go. No president would ever go out there and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the truth." They wouldn't do it. They would never allow that shit to happen because too many people would get in so much trouble. They would rather say, "Okay, let's keep it covered up. Let's kill 3,000 Americans so we can invade a country and take their oil." Even though we have enough oil in the United States to supply everybody in the goddamn planet. I believe it's estimated that if we was to harvest every single piece of oil in the United States, every single drop in the United States that we own, all the land that we own, I think we can supply every person on the planet with like 3 barrels of oil. And you're talking there's 7 billion people on Earth. So that's what, 21 billion gallons of oil or barrels of oil, however many is in a barrel. I think it's like 110 gallons per barrel. Yeah, you know what I mean. Every drop, whatever you want to call it. But still, it's just fucking crazy though, man. It's just all fucking crazy. Hey, here's another thing that people don't realize too. For the same price of getting 1 barrel of oil here in the United States, you can get four of them, 4 barrels of oil overseas from Iraq and Afghanistan for the same price that it would cost of drilling. Drilling over there, getting their oil, all that other stuff, you could get 4 for the price of 1 here of what it would cost to get it. I mean, that just, if you think about it, look at the ratio. Fuck. It's like, oh, well, let's just sacrifice a couple thousand people, send hundreds of thousands of people over to another country and invade over there, take all that shit and be like, hey, we're not doing nothing wrong. We're the good guys. I'm sorry to say it, but no. Is it only 42? I thought it was like 100, to be honest. I never fucking pay attention to the measurements. I thought it was like 100 or 110. To be honest. Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. I thought it was like, I was pretty sure it's like a 100 or 110 per barrel or drum, whatever the fuck you want to call those damn things. That's what I always thought it was. To be dead, I'm dead serious. I've never really messed around with that stuff. I don't work with that kind of shit. Never had to. Are you talking about the oil rigs, Beast? Or whatever the hell that is? I can't see it from here. I'm practically blind even with glasses. Ah. In my personal opinion, I'm going with something I read. I'm not taking it at heart. I'm just going with something that makes no sense to me, to be dead serious, is the Iran government, the people over there have made a statement that I read. You'd have to look it up. I can't find it right off the top of my head. I was trying to look for it the other day. They made a statement that during the time these so-called attacks occurred, there was 2 Reaper U.S. drones near these ships that was attacked. Here goes something I'm confused about. If there's 2 U.S. Reaper drones there, why was they there in the first place? What would be the purpose of drones being there if they never knew there was going to be an attack happening? Why didn't these said drones attack the ship that was attacking them? We have authority to do so. Why didn't we intervene in then? It just doesn't add up together. It does not add up together one fucking bit. To be honest, it doesn't make sense to me. It's a lot of things don't add up and it's a lot of fishy. That's my opinion. Because if you have a standard Reaper drone, the thing is loaded with Hellfire missiles, most likely. And Hellfire missiles are fucking powerful. Those things ain't no little firecracker. Those things are gonna fuck some shit up. Oh yeah, that's all fucked up all the way around. My opinion, though, it's just a reason to attack someone. Is my honest theory is it will give Trump a reason to want to retaliate and attack them. It's what it can be. Yeah, that's true too, Bandit. The word is fucked up. Hmm. You would know something that's really fucked up though. Speaking about oil and shit, I was actually reading something earlier today, just for the fuck of it, because I was watching something on a TV show. So I decided I wanted to look something up. Do you guys ever see the movie Deepwater Horizon? So everybody that's seen the movie would know that it's based on a true story. The thing that was really sad about that shit, though, because I've seen the movie twice actually. I seen it when it was in theaters, and then I rented it on DVD. Now, I believe it was 11 people that died, and a shit ton of people was injured. The one thing that I can't understand, which is really fucked up, the company people for BP, the big head honchos, never went to prison, even though they knew it was an unsafe situation and people lost their life. No prison time. It's like that is some fucked up shit, though. Like they knew first motherfucking hand, and they didn't care because they wanted money. That's all they cared about was money. Money was more important than people's life and safety. People died, people injured, millions upon millions of dollars. I mean, millions upon millions of oil was released into the water. I believe it was actually, I think it's the biggest oil disaster in U.S. history. I believe, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the worst disaster in U.S. history for oil spills because it was like a couple 100 million gallons was lost. And yeah, they paid billions of dollars too. But it's like no jail time. Like, really? What the fuck? Where's like here goes the thing too, though. They claim that equal protection of law wasn't violated. Here goes what I believe right here. You let a random person have, say, something going on, and they knew that it was a safety risk, a firework display. They knew it was a safety risk. Fireworks went off. One person died. That person's going to get 20 years in jail. Or he's going to get a few years in jail or something. He's going to prison because he fucked up. He knew it was unsafe, and he did it anyways, and somebody died. Well, here goes the thing. BP killed 11 people, and they're like, well, oh, no, you're just going to pay money. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Wait, equal protection of law, though, right? No, that doesn't matter here. They got money, so they're good. They don't go to prison. You go to prison, though, because you're a bad person. You don't got money, so we don't care about you. And that's all it takes. Here goes the thing I look at. And I'm sorry to say this one, this is fucking the truth right here. This is fucking the truth right here. Like, if Bill Gates right now, one of the richest people on the planet, would walk outside, take a gun, and shoot somebody in the fucking head, he would get away with murder. Because he has money. That's it. Because he has money. That's all it would take. He can shoot somebody in the motherfucking head and get away with flat murder. It could be live broadcasted to the world to see, and they want to send him a day in prison. He wouldn't do a day in prison. He would pay a shit ton of money and get a slap on the wrist. But if it was anybody like me or you guys doing some shit like that, we're going to prison for the rest of our life. It's like, wait, hold on. That man just did the same thing I did, but it's okay for him to do it because he has money. Okay, so what am I missing here? And it's fucked up to say that. No, he wouldn't do shit. Money like that, you get away with anything nowadays. They won't admit that bullshit. You get away with too much bullshit. It doesn't matter what it is you do. You break the law, you get away with it. They're just not going to admit that to the public. They'll just charge them a shit ton of fine. But hey, you know what I say? You know how many people Bill Gates probably have killed, though, to be honest? If we're going to actually go into if we're going to go into hey, he's responsible for it. You know what I have to say? Anybody that's ever done anything wrong that, ended their life or whatever happened because of the internet, you can blame him for it. Nah. I'm actually surprised that it's never happened yet. Like, if you actually think about it, he's one of the biggest he's one of the biggest people in the world for computers and Microsoft and all this shit about internet stuff. Like, he made fucking internet famous, basically. And shit, and all the technology nowadays that is being used around the world. So it's like, damn, how many people is he responsible for deaths now? Well, listen, I've been up for 3 hours and 8 minutes almost. I am fucking tired. So you know what? I'm going to bed. So you all have fun. Don't do anything stupid. Whoever was here for 3 hours, congratulations. Whoever wasn't here for 3 hours, I guess, I don't know. Yeah. You guys take care.